Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey Media, Sundays from 11 a.m. to noon, broadcasting live from Detroit and stretching to Texas and the Virgin Islands, here on 107.3 FM WVIE, with co-host Longhorn. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. And now, here's your host that never gets it right, but is never wrong, Will.
All right, welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will Longhorn, and we got the Jersey girl. It's the crew on board.
We are on board. We are on board.
Jersey.
And I would like to say, welcome, Jersey girl. What's up, Will? What's up, Detroit? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Hold on, Jersey girl. We're about to pull you up here in a second. Before we get started, June the 19th, 2016. Want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day out there.
That's right. Happy Father's Day. Game time, prime time. Detroit Sports Jersey Media time. Let's get it on, Popcorn.
Hold tight, Jersey girl. I know your finger about to fall off, but we're gonna pull you up here in a minute.
And you know what? You know what else is special on this day, brother?
Oh, happy birthday, clown.
Today is my birthday. That's right. 51 years young. You better ask somebody. Without the big man upstairs, I never would have made it.
Hear that noise?
Hey.
What's going on, Jersey girl? You all right?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you on your way to the hospital?
Oh, I'm on my way to the urgent care so my finger doesn't fall off.
So I told you to keep it out of dirty things now.
I am not into dirty things.
You gotta learn how to let them handcuffs off.
At least loosen them up a little bit.
I know, right?
All right.
I gotta wash them off better the next time, huh?
All right. Well, hope everything works out for you and be all right up there. And
I'll be good.
You'll be good. Good.
I might not have a fourth finger tomorrow, but I'll be good.
That's all right. You only need 9.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. Game 1 for the NBA title tonight, just like I called it.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Here we go
Game
again.
1 for the...
Here we go again.
Here we go again with his predictions.
Who's gonna win? You know what? It doesn't even matter who you say is going to win, because even if you say the wrong team is going to win, you're going to be like, yep, I picked them.
I told you it was going to go game 7. I told y'all both it was going to go, everybody's going to go. Only thing in this series that I didn't expect was for Cleveland to win 1 at Golden State and for Golden State to win 1 in Cleveland. Other than that, I didn't predict them to get swept. I didn't predict no game 5, 4, 3, whatever. I said it would go game 7 because I thought everybody would win on their home court. So that's why I predicted to go 7. That's all Golden State got to do is win on the hand court and keep the NBA commissioner and the refs out of the game so they can bring a title to Cleveland. Because then there's something fishy. I'm not saying the games are rigged.
Here we go.
Like Steph Curry's wife said, something is going on with the ratings and the money. But where there's smoke, there's fire.
Go, Jersey girl. You got any comment on this before I get on my soapbox about this conspiracy theories?
Okay, both of y'all can't talk at the same time now.
That's why I'm gonna let her go first, because I gotta get something off my shoulders about this.
So you go first.
This ain't the unemployment office, one person at a time.
Number 1, all this stuff about conspiracy and the fix is in. You know what? Anybody who thinks that the fix is in and that's conspiracy, y'all need to keep watching WWE. You know what I'm saying? This is not the WWE, WWF, or whatever you watching, where they go down and get old McMahon and write a script for the NBA. The fix is not in. When your team loses, everybody looking for any old excuse on why your team lost, and now you all upset. Let me tell you this. Think about it. True players want to go through a series and end as quick as possible. No one wants to go to a game 7 to risk injuries to themselves or their teammates. Do you know how grueling basketball is? So you think they're gonna go and fix and put the fix in
I'm gonna let
and
you.
say, hey,
I'm gonna let
we
you.
won't take this to game
Hold on.
7.
Whoa, whoa,
The
whoa.
NBA, the NBA has a lot of money, so they don't have to go out there and try to
Well,
squeeze another nickel and dime out of fans and take this to game 7.
first of all,
You know what I'm saying?
let's BS on that. And second of all, it ain't so much the players; it's the ref. Now, don't act like
Okay,
that. Don't.
the
Well,
ref.
let me finish. Don't act like there has never been a ref in the NBA of history who said he didn't fix no game and gamble on no games.
Oh,
Hello?
we know there's one out there. We know there's few out there. Hey, cheating is in all sports. We already know this. We know this, right? We know this. We know this. But for people to say that the fix is in, like the NBA has
Well,
went over there and talked to people and say, look, we want this to go to game 7.
Whoa. You just contradict yourself. You said there's cheating in all sports.
I didn't
Cheating is
say
conspiracy.
you talking about the refs. The refs.
Okay, well, who's cheating then? Who's cheating? You said there's cheating. Who's cheating? The water boy, the towel boy? Who's cheating? Either the refs or the players have to be cheating. Who's cheating
I'm
then?
telling you, there's no scripted. Let's go to game 7 in this tournament. That's what I'm telling you.
You just said there's cheating in every sport. Who's cheating? Like we said, let's stick with the NBA. Let's stick with the NBA. Who's cheating in this sport? Who's cheating in this sport? Who's cheating in the NBA? Either it's the players or the refs. Who's cheating?
The refs.
And let me tell you, in this series, there's no cheating.
Oh,
okay.
This the only one, huh? This the only out of all the sports, all the games. This is the one where everybody's playing straight up. Get the hell out of here.
Until proven guilty, there's no cheating. And if you think that let me put it this way: as a pure sports fan, if you think there's cheating in this game, and your team wins, and you know that if you have in your hearts and your hearts that my team only won because the refs helped my team win by cheating and helping my team win, then how can you even go around with your jerseys on saying, hey, my team won the NBA Finals, but you know that your refs helped your team win that championship? Man, that's like playing spades and you reneging on books, but you going around talking about you ran to Boston on somebody, but you cheated. Are you really victorious in that?
Yep.
Or you walking around with bull crap?
Yep.
That's why when I play cards with somebody and they say you cheating, if I tell you, if I got to cheat you to beat you, I'm not even going to play you because personally, what's the justification? What's the reward in that? If I got to cheat you to win,
everybody don't think like that. Sorry, everybody don't think like that.
I know everybody don't think like that. But I'm telling you this, there's not a Jim McMahon WWE script in this series.
Those fouls that were being called, and you knew that once Steph was playing with like 4 fouls, you knew he was going to foul out. You knew he was going to foul out.
I can't check nobody.
They were not going to let him out of that game without fouling out.
Exactly.
But look, here's the twist on that.
And that last foul, oh my God, that was no foul at all.
That was so ticky-tack.
Okay,
that
I
was
was like, are you kidding me? I felt Steph's frustration with that one. I was surprised he threw his mouth guard.
And then I'm gonna tell you something. Let me
his frustration with that one.
And let me tell you something else about as far as setting these games up. See, Longhorn, you talking about they got plenty of money, don't even need no more money. That's a damn lie. Ain't a rich man or woman out here gonna tell you they don't need or want no more money. Not one single person that's rich gonna tell you they don't want no more money. Get the hell out of here.
Let me tell you this.
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish.
Well, why wasn't the fix in when LeBron didn't get his calls when he was being fouled? I guess the fix was in then too on the refs.
No. Let me tell you something else about the fits. You suspend Draymond Green for hitting, which he was right in doing so. If you step over my head like that, I'm gonna hit you in your sack too. Number 2, if you're gonna be fair across the board,
right?
Why you didn't suspend Draymond Green when he did the same thing to Kevin Love?
Right?
Huh? Why you didn't suspend him then?
Okay.
No, you suspend him. You suspend him on a game you knew that they was playing in Oakland, that Cleveland didn't have a damn chance of winning with him in that game. So you took him out of that game so you can stick, because you knew Cleveland was going to win it. NBA. Come on now. Don't be no fool, Longhorn.
Okay, look, if you want to be fair across the board, why didn't you call all those fouls on LeBron and have him foul out the games when he was doing all those fouls. If you want to be fair across the board, why didn't he get fouled out
because
the game?
they wanted to keep him in the game so it can reach Game 7.
Man, get out of here.
I was about to say, they're not
So,
taking Bronny out of the game.
okay,
They are not taking
okay.
Brown out of the game.
Who's going to win the game tonight?
Golden State.
So
you know what they're going to do? They're going to put a different –
they're going to put a different – Golden State win the game tonight, why are they going to win the game? Is it going to be because they're not – or is it going to be because they're in Golden State country now?
No.
Or is it going to be because they're the better team?
Let me tell you why they're going to win now. Because now they're going to have a different officiating crew, number one.
Oh, really?
Number one. Oh, they all have different.
Are they going to bring the honest guys in?
No. They're going to tell them, I'm going to tell you what they're going to do. Stay out of the game. We got what we wanted. We getting big ratings. Big ratings generate money and viewership.
So let them play?
Let them play. Let them play. We don't want to see you calling no ticky-tack fouls. Let them boys play and may the best team win. It's as simple as that.
Let me ask you the question. What was the score in the last game, brother?
Okay, let me tell you something. Speaking
what was the score in the last game?
Okay, okay, I'm glad you brought the score up, right? No. Okay, I got some numbers that's gonna squash everything you about to say about the scores.
You ain't got no numbers gonna squash this.
Damn near every game was won by double digits. But if you add up all the scores of the game, Golden State and Cleveland both done scored a combined total of 610 points apiece. So that don't.
I know this. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the score in the last game.
Would they beat them by 14, 15?
14 points. You know what 14 points is?
Go ahead. You go ahead. You said you got the numbers.
7 times 2
what's the numbers?
7 times 2 is 14. So you mean to tell me
this
they
boy's
lost
a
by
genius.
7 baskets and the fix was in? If we want to do it this way, 3 times 5 is 15. So they could have shot 5 3-pointers and won the game. So you mean to tell me they lost by 7 baskets, 14 points? How many times did they go to the free throw line and miss free throws?
Jersey
so you mean to tell me they lost by 14 points because
Jersey girl,
the refs
he missing
cheated
the whole
them
point.
out the game?
He's giving us a math lesson. I appreciate that.
Exactly. Thanks for that, Einstein. And,
I'm just letting you know.
But
you
let me
about 14 points.
But listen, let me tell you what you fail to realize. What you fail to realize is this: the refs can affect the outcome of the game. If I got 5 fouls on me and we going into the fourth quarter, how the hell can I check anybody?
How many times?
How can I check anybody? How many times can I check anybody? I can't check you.
Break, I'm gonna let you know how many times they went to the free throw lines and how many times Golden State missed their free throws.
It ain't all about.
I bet you it's gonna add up to 14 points. I bet you.
It don't matter about that. It
matters if they would have made those free throws. It would have mattered.
You done took me out of my game.
If you at the free throw line by yourself, how you taking them out your game?
Okay, let's put it to you like this.
Put it to me.
I want you to come up with these numbers also. Let's say I go to the free throw line. Let's say I make one, miss one. We come back down court. I'm trying to check you. Okay, now I done scored 1 point. You come down the court. You bust a 3 on me. You know why you busting that 3? Because I can't check you. So now you up 2 points to 1 on me. So what the hell is these numbers got to do with anything?
So then you get back to the free throw line and you don't make none of those because now I'm in your head.
No, the refs affected this game. I'm sorry, because the NBA know what they doing.
Lord.
And I don't like to use the
refs because you want Golden State. So Golden State lose tonight. You know what you're going to say? It's the refs.
No, because it ain't going to be none of that tonight. I guarantee you. To see the NBA got a spotlight on them tonight. They got a microscope. They under a microscope tonight. A very tight microscope as to what.
Girl, do you guarantee the Golden State gonna win tonight?
I don't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna.
Oh yeah, they're gonna win it. The NBA got what they want. They wanted Game 7. This is what they want. They ain't give a damn less about LeBron. You think the way LeBron did the NBA, the way they did, you think they give a damn about him? All they care about is that money, baby boy, money. Money. They don't care about Steph Curry. They don't care about Klay Thompson. They don't care about Draymond Green. They don't care about Kevin Love, Kyrie. They care about money. And this is
Okay,
what
Money
they
is
got.
hot,
Okay,
baby.
Mr. Care about
And
money.
this is what they did. They sent
How
they.
much do you think? How much do you think those refs got paid off for throwing those
Now,
games?
ain't nobody paying off. It ain't nothing. She ain't nothing about no paying off. It's all about money.
What?
See, I'm
Okay,
telling you
they
what.
got money.
Let me tell you what
The
the
refs
NBA
had to
do.
get paid to
Let me
throw
tell you
those
what the
games.
NBA. Let me tell you how the NBA works. Right? They send
how it
out.
works.
They send out. They money is like little kids. And when they leave out, they turn around and look at the commissioner and the owners, and they be like, "Daddy, when can we come back home with more friends?" And them friends are money. Money.
Okay,
Game
you still ain't
7
answering my question,
is
politician.
money. It's
How
what I'm
much do you
telling.
think those refs got paid for
They ain't
for throwing
nobody
those
got
games?
ain't nobody got paid. They knew their job. They got that look. They got the
What's
I
the
was about to
how
say,
much
it's
they
not
get
about getting
paid for
paid.
getting
It's
that
about
look to
doing
throw
what
those
you're told to
games?
do.
So what you
And what
telling me
they're
is the
supposed to
refs
do
threw those
is how to
games?
call the game. Because, like, for instance, I think it was game 3 or 4, where they were just straight up letting them play. They weren't
exactly.
calling a thing. It's all about how they're supposed to call a game.
I'm
And game
asking
6,
y'all.
they called everything. And they
I'm
called
asking
it a
y'all,
lot on
how
set,
much
which is why
money
he
do
fouled out,
y'all think that
obviously.
the refs got for
So it's how
throwing
they
those
want them to
games?
call the game.
What
That's
part
all
of
that is.
zero you don't understand?
What? What part of if you tell me not to call no calls during the game and I sit there and see a blatantly call and I want to hit that whistle, but you tell me not to call those games, what would be my justification for not to blow my whistle? Just because you my boss and you say, hey, don't blow your whistle,
Let me
and
tell
I
you,
know not blowing my whistle is wrong when I see a call is out there. What would either one or two things can happen. Either you promise me something good, or you telling me I'm gonna get fired if I blow my whistle. So either way it goes, you gonna fire me. Either you gonna fire me for calling calls, or you gonna give me something good if I don't call calls. What do you think it was?
what they telling you, Longhorn, is look.
What they telling me? I'm gonna get fired.
This is how the conversation goes.
Oh, how's it go? I know you was in the. I know you was in there. How does he
He's
go?
been there. He was there. I saw him.
We
He was there. I know. Will was there.
It's 2 games that the refs can call. You let them play, or you call a tight game. It's as simple as that.
And then
It's
so
a-
if
and that-
I'm a ref,
Cause
if I'm a ref, and I say I'm gonna call the calls that I see that's made on the floor, and you out there and you a ref, me, you, and Jersey Girl, we reffing, and they come to us and say, you let them play.
Who you think benefiting for this game tonight? The players or the owners and the NBA all
You
in
still
one
ain't
pack?
neither one of y'all.
I
didn't
said
answer my
zero. Damn. I said they ain't get paid nothing. I answered the question. So drop that.
question. So what's the purpose? So what's the purpose of a ref not calling the game how he see it?
Because the refs get evaluated at the end of the season, and they have a job to do. And
Job. There it is, J-O-B.
And they know what to do and not to do.
So if I go against the grain as a ref and I call the game how I see it, not how you give me the look or whoever gives me the look.
I guarantee you won't
and
be
I'm
calling
out there
no more.
blowing the whistle, and then at halftime, you as my boss man come over to me and say, James, this is not the game for this here calling stuff.
No.
And I look at you and say, I don't care. I'm calling how I see it. At the end of my evaluation for my JOB, next season, I ain't going to be reffing.
Yeah, no. You're going to be refereeing. You're going to be refereeing preseasons and regular games, but your black ass won't be in no playoffs game. You can guarantee
you won't get any more playoff
you won't get no playoff game.
That's my point. I dropped the ink pen, and I have made my point.
Nah. Your point ain't well taken. I'm sorry.
When I asked you how much money, and you said zero, the answer is not zero. The answer, it is money. It may not be in dollars right here, slid in an envelope underneath a napkin, but it's my future employment as an NBA playoff referee, because now, at the end of my evaluation, if it's like what you're telling me and Jersey Girl's telling me, you may not hit me now, but come next season, I'm only refereeing
you're doing preseasons and
preseason or D-League basketball.
Exactly.
You're doing preseason games and you're doing like
midnight games. You're doing midnight games at the local rent. Exactly. That's them the games you only qualified to call, sir, because you can't follow protocol.
I was about to say, you're doing Bucks Nets games. That's what you're doing.
or the
You
4-H
you
clubs.
gonna be out there with hot sauce and them watching them play. them,
Hot
the,
sauce.
them the games you
You're
gonna
gonna call
be.
the Sixers,
Yeah,
Sixers net,
yeah,
Sixers Knicks
yeah.
game.
We gonna send you over and let you ref all them Sixers games the whole year. That's the
Or the
only game.
Pistons. Hold on, the Pistons games. Can I get in at those?
Them the only games
Nope.
you qualify to ref because
I can't. I
you
can't even go
can't.
to the Auburn Hills.
No, because you can't follow protocol to understand we out here to make money. Money, that's it. That's the
You say,
bottom line.
hey, because basically what you're telling me is
Let
that
me ask you, let me ask you one simple
I'm just
question.
a pure a
Let,
purist when it comes to
let me ask
basketball.
you a question. One simple question. Is sports today a business or not?
We know it's a business.
Bam. And you know what business create? Money. Money.
And greed
Yeah, exactly. So that's why
and
we
cheat
have game.
and cheats.
That's why we have
And
game
wait, and
7
greed and
tonight.
cheats.
We're going to take a quick commercial break because I want to try to get as much as the Jersey girl as we can before she go in and get that finger cut off or reattached.
Are you going to Operation Jersey Girl? You going to
It looks
Operation?
gross. I gotta show it to you.
You going to get an operation on your finger?
That's what you get for sticking.
No, I'm not getting an operation on my
That's-
finger. I don't think.
that's
If
what you-
anything, they might just drain some of the gunk that's in it. But other than
What
that,
happened to your
no.
finger? You can tell me after the break.
That's what you get for that's what you get for giving your patients the fingers. They showed you, didn't they?
They
We'll
slip
be-
something in your coffee and then put your finger up.
Bet you won't stir that coffee with that finger no more.
Leave me alone.
We'll be back after a
They
word
say,
from
keep
my
your finger out
sponsor.
my sugar bowl.
And later on in the show, I got the Crazy Eights are back again. And I don't want people to get offended by this. It's just all jokes. It's all it is. I'm going to give you a little taste of what it is. Crazy Eight. Top 8 signs to tell your black friends from your white friends. They all jokes, so people don't get offended by some of this. Because technically, we all done been through this for real. So we'll be back after a word from my sponsor. If you want to join in, 313-868-4336, 313-868-4336. Hit us up. We'll be back after a word from my sponsor.
Detroit Sports Jersey Media is the hottest sports radio show in Detroit and beyond. We stretch to the Virgin Islands and the heart of Texas. For advertising information, email info@detroitsportsjerseymedia.com or call 313-624-7814. We air live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on 107.3 FM WVIE. Detroit Sports Jersey Media is sponsored by ENO Productions. Are you looking to create a professional slideshow or video for business or a special celebration? Then go to fiverr.com/ENO Productions for top quality video production work. Orders are done to your taste and specifications. ENO Productions is the team that everyone goes to when they want their videos done right. That's ENO Productions. Go to fiverr.com/ENO Productions. That's FIVERR.com/ENO Productions.
All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey. Detroit Sports Jersey Media is sponsored by www.wedgoods.com. On wedgoods.com, you can make money back on your gently used wedding items. We will bring you directly in touch with new brides, grooms, and bridal parties looking for stuff again. That's wedgoods.com. WEDGOODS.com. You know, just in case it didn't work out, marriage over, you sitting up there looking at that funky tux and your wedding dress that you just can't, it's just a wrap and you want to make some money off of it, go to wedgoods.com. WEDGOODS.com. Go on and put some money in your pocket. All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey Media. Jersey girl, you still there with us?
I'm still here for a few more minutes.
For a few more minutes, you hanging in there? You ain't bleeding to death, are you?
No, I'm not bleeding today.
Quick question before you go out, go in there and get that taken care of, and once again, everything.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up with your Tigers? They got blasted last night.
What?
What? They didn't get blasted?
I didn't hear you. What you
I
say?
said, what's happening with your Detroit Tigers?
Oh, my Detroit Tigers? Well, they're streaky. So, see, they win some, and then they get blown all the way out. I don't know what happened last night.
They got blew out by the champs.
They got
They
got their you-know-what pushed back.
They actually had to go use a position player to pitch. That's sad when you got to do. That's you getting, you getting whooped pretty badly when you got to use a position player to pitch.
Exactly. That's so sad. That's when you're just like, you know what? Just come on in. Just come on in. We got to get out. Just come on in.
I mean, are y'all calling for my man's
Osmus's head yet? No. See, here's the thing. It's because they swept the White Sox, and overall they've been doing better. So the calls for Osmus's head have stopped for now. But if they start losing more than they're winning, then yes, the calls are going to come for his head.
I mean, they playing 500 ball right now. I mean, that's about as much as you're going to get out of these clowns.
I was about to say, I think that's as much as they're going to be able to get out of most of them. They're playing 500, but we need more. We need more. I mean, they've got one of the biggest payrolls in all of baseball, and they need to be better than 500. They need to be at the top of their division, not getting their teeth pushed in by the Royals.
And see, once again, like I said, the only thing that benefits this is they're in a weak division. Only 3.5 games out of first place. Any other division, they'll be at the bottom of the heap or second at the bottom of the heap.
They're second at the bottom of the heap because they're
no. They're only 3 games in their division. They're only 3.5 games back of Kansas City and Cleveland. So that's the good thing about being in this weak division that they're in. I mean, come on, Minnesota sucks. They're no threat. The White Sox, they ain't gonna do nothing. The only 2 teams they have to worry about is Cleveland and Kansas City.
And Cleveland honestly really isn't that good. They've just beaten the Tigers the entire time.
I mean, they in first place. They 37-30.
But again, like 37-30, that's great, but it's not like, world beaters or anything like that.
I mean, we beating you guys. Let's just flat out call it like it is. They suck. I just want to touch on that base with you just to get your thoughts on,
Because you're messing with me.
I'm messing with you. I listened to that game last night on the radio, and I'm like, man, I can't take no more of this.
Isn't that awful?
This is brutal.
Awful.
This is just straight brutal. This is.
But then, for every one of those games, you get, like, those aces and stuff by JV and Zimmerman and all of them. And so it's just they're a streaky team, and they just got to find it. They got to find their whatever.
And also, after their first 50 pitches, teams are hitting 383 against these clowns. 383. Well, Shaza, the reason you can't hear the Longhorn because he ain't said nothing right now. He's sitting up there twiddling his finger. Is he on the, you that Longhorn, was you talking?
I'm talking, yes.
Okay, somebody just texted.
There we go.
They couldn't hear you. They seen your mouth moving. But so what was you saying?
I said, Jersey girl, when you mentioned
What's
about
that?
this money, that the Tigers are putting in their players. Do you think it's becoming a team like the Lions that people say, hey, let's go play for the Tigers, we get paid, but we're not expected to win no championships?
Yep.
Because they got a big bankroll to spend on players, but hey, let's go over there and get paid. Don't worry about risking no injuries, and we just get paid over there to play baseball.
Speaking of that, I want to ask Longhorn and
You think it's like, what's that?
Jersey girl a quick question.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah, you coming
I
in
hear
live?
you. I hear you clear. Go ahead. Ask me a question.
Listen here. Between the Lions organization and the Detroit Pistons organization, which one you think got destroyed the most by management? Jersey girl, you first. Jersey girl.
The Lions.
But you saying now, you know, they went out and got Big Bob to be the head man in charge. So,
Win.
so you think y'all this
I
is
mean, but I think he's at least trying to be smart with it, and I think he's trying to do the right thing. So I have a slight bit more faith in Bob Quinn than I do Al Avila. Just a slight bit.
okay. What you think?
Well, in my case, I can't say the Lions because Bob is his first time here, so we have to wait and see. The jury's still out on that in my book. Have to wait and see how this season goes.
It ain't so much. It ain't so much Bob Quinn. I'm talking about overall. Period. Just period.
Well,
now,
overall, I'm gonna have to say overall.
Yeah.
Since watching the Pistons from back in their glory days, I'm gonna have to say the Pistons because the Lions have never had any glory days as a team.
True that. You got me there.
So I can't say that somebody came in and destroyed the Lions.
They was already destroyed when they announced that they're putting a team in Detroit. Oh,
When they came with another one bites the dust.
And on that four game winning streak, that went down fast, didn't it?
They came out with videos. They came out with videos then. So I would have to say in the glory days of the Pistons when they were the bad boys, and they broke up the teams after they won their championship, they split the team up, and then they went downhill. I would have to say the Pistons got destroyed by their management.
Well, hold on, Longhorn. When they split up the bad boys, they came back and won another one with Chauncey and them. So you can't really just.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. But after that era of being the bad boys and in their heyday, and then your boy Dumas came up there and just ran it downhill, like a flat.
He didn't run it downhill that quick.
Quick enough.
Yeah, you're right. It took how many years it take him to destroy that year by year by year by year?
Hey, he didn't take it down like a domino effect, but still. So I can't tell you anything about the Lions because first, in order to measure the Lions going downhill, first we got to get uphill. And then we can talk about them.
Well, y'all rebuilding, remember?
Yeah, we're rebuilding.
Since 50s. But my choice, I'm going to have to piggyback on Longhorn. I'm going to have to say that the Pistons organization, is in more disarray than the Detroit Lions for the simple fact, at least the Pistons have some kind of winning history.
They got banners up.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't take that away from them. They got 3 championship titles, so that's nothing that you can take away from. So
and they got conference banners too. So
and I think what they should do, I don't think, this is just my personal opinion, Jersey girl. I want you to get your opinion on it. I don't think Jeff Van Gundy should be the president and the coach. What you think about that?
That he's what?
The president and the coach, head coach. I don't think Van Gundy should hold both positions.
I think eventually he'll have to give it up, but I think for now, I think it's working.
How's it working? Your ass got swept in the playoffs, and you shouldn't have even been in that. Cleveland, this is the only time I'm going to say something about Cleveland good. They embarrassed you guys. Y'all was a total embarrassment. You should have flopped like Philly did and went for the damn ping pong balls.
No, but okay, now you don't expect everybody to win the championship right away.
Listen, if you're going to show up in the playoffs.
The fact that they at least made it to the playoffs, and even though they got swept, they did at least give the Cavs a little bit of a run for their money. Because the Cavs thought they were just going to come in and walk all over. But they didn't. Even though they still got swept, but they didn't.
Oh, okay. Listen here, half my house burnt down, but the other half did. So what the hell that mean? What that mean? I still can't go live in. I still can't go live in there. I'd rather.
Will don't consider a sweep as all winning 4 games, so that's not a sweep to Will.
There he go with his damn cowboy hat on.
That's not a definition of sweeping the Will.
Listen here, I'd rather for you, and I'm not for teams tanking, But if this how you gonna show up in the playoffs, I'd rather for you have not made it and had a chance to go into the NBA draft lottery and watch them ping pongs jump around. That's
But
it.
you know what? In my case, I think Van Gundy should give up one of those hats. I don't think he could
I
be
don't think
good at both
yet,
those positions.
but
I think
I
he
think
needs to
he will
concentrate on
eventually.
one or the other. I think if he was to concentrate on one or the other, he'll be great, and the Pistons will rise. Trying to do both jobs, both duties. I think that's where he's going wrong at.
Jersey, girl, let me ask you a question. Why Mark Jackson ain't coaching in the NBA again?
Why Mark Jackson ain't coach?
I mean, he wasn't bad in Golden. I mean, you know what destroyed him in Golden
He
State?
wasn't bad at Golden State. He wasn't, but obviously he wasn't doing something that Steve Kerr was.
No. What he was doing wrong was he was butting head with the owners. You can't butt head with the owners. You know he's a preacher, and the owner told him, "Do not bring that your religious beliefs, your
Lord.
religious belief up in the locker room." No, seriously, you can check it out. It's out there. I'm not making this up.
I was about to say that is true because I think
Yeah.
that's really what did it in.
Yeah, that's what did him in. They did. You can't
He's
butt.
out there trying to convert people in the locker room, huh?
You know, yeah, you can. When the owner tell you don't do something and you continue to do it, you know, you fighting a losing battle because he's the owner.
Yeah, that's
I was
sort of
about
like
to say he's the
yeah,
owner.
yeah, I can
And you
understand
got to
that.
think about where you are and the values of the fans in your city. You know, you have to think about that.
Yeah, that's sort of like being a referee who wants to call a game as it is, but then the owners tell you you don't call it as you see it, you call it as we tell you.
That's what we're trying to say.
Hey man, don't you got a cake to go blow out or something? with 51,
See, you just making my point.
with 51 candles on it.
Hey, here's a question for you guys. Lou, Cavaliers win Game 7. Does that make Lou a premier coach in the NBA?
Hell no.
No,
Because he ain't coaching the team. No way. LeBron coaching the team. He's a figurehead.
Exactly.
Lou ain't calling no damn plays. Hell no, he ain't no coach that's a threat to be on greatness. No.
I was about to say he would probably be as good a coach as Eric Spoelstra.
Okay,
Eric
here's
Spoelstra's
another
gonna
question for you guys. LeBron, he loses the championship is lost tonight for Cleveland. LeBron, would he be considered the greatest choker of all times, or will this one game define his history in the NBA? Right? Or
Nope,
Golden
if he
State,
loses,
or
he's gonna go
Golden State,
to another
if Golden
team.
State lose, will their 73-9 record be tainted? Will they always be known as the team who went 73-9 but lost the championship?
Yeah, with people like you.
No, not with people like me. I'm a real fan of basketball, period. I'm not one of those guys who say, oh, they went 73-9, but. And I'm not one of those guys that say, look, LeBron came back to Cleveland. He went to the championship, but they lost.
Let me tell you, I don't care about this game tonight and whether you can put a stamp on LeBron's career, because I don't think this is a stamp on his career, period. This is just my personal belief. Where LeBron lost respect for me was going around the NBA trying to stack the deck to win. That's where he lost respect for me. Now, if he would have stayed in Miami, I wouldn't have no issue with that. Now, if he'd have went back to Cleveland and played with the players they had, the players they drafted, and tried to win a title, I wouldn't have no problem with that. But he always trying to stack the deck to win a title. And to me, the great ones never done that.
Don't we do that?
Who? Who is we?
Don't we stack the deck?
Who?
Who? The owl on your shoulder?
What the hell
when we used to play basketball on the court, in the playgrounds, then you used to look for the best players when you call next.
But that's playground.
Exactly.
This is
playgrounds.
If you really are the best player.
Don't you want the best players on your team?
Then you shouldn't need to stack the deck.
No.
You shouldn't need
Wait a
to
minute.
have
Hold
a
on.
box
Hold
or a
on.
wage next to you. You should be
Wait a
able
minute.
to do it with what you've got.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Who's all about winning?
I'm all about
If you're
winning,
all
but
about winning, you want the best players around you
I'm
to
not
win.
about stacking the deck, though. Keep going for it. I'm not all about you bouncing around from team to team trying to stack the deck to win. I'm about
Who would he
you.
stack the deck
Now,
with?
if he would have stayed in Cleveland and had players come on, okay, I could respect that a little more. But for you to go and leave and ride and get Wade and Bosh on your team,
Okay.
you know, which now is obviously that they carried you because you ain't winning nothing without them.
Okay.
Right.
You know, to me, I have to put a little, you know, question mark right there just on that. Now, him being a good player, I ain't no doubt about it. LeBron's a great basketball player. I never question that. But to
Right.
go around to stack the deck is where I have a problem.
So
with
now
you.
he's back
And
in
then it's true.
Cleveland. Who's carrying him in Cleveland?
Who's carrying him in Cleveland?
Nobody.
Nobody.
So who is he carrying in Cleveland?
Has he won a title,
Everybody.
though? Who? Has he won a title without Wade and Bosh?
Nope.
No.
When he wins this title,
It's not
Cleveland,
happening. It's
who
not
is he
happening.
carrying?
It's not happening. You know what he gonna do when he when he lose this game tonight?
I said win this title.
When he lose this game tonight,
What's he gonna do?
he gonna make a phone to Tarantula. Come on over here and play.
To the who?
Tarantula, Kevin Durant.
To the tarantula.
That's who he gonna call him up. He's next on the list. Let's play together.
All right, gents. I'm gonna go get my finger licked at before it falls off.
Did you?
Yeah, but you don't want no tarantula fingers.
Did you bring your handcuffs with you so you can show him what happened?
What?
Did you bring your handcuffs so you can show him what happened?
No, not bringing the handcuffs. That part, they don't need to know all that. They just need to know I hurt my finger, and they'll be okay.
By you being in the field,
Jersey girl said that's TMI.
Well, Jersey girl, while you being in the field, you got to be honest with the doctors now. You can't go in there.
I'll be honest.
You can't be going in there lying times when you were slicing up celery and all that. Now, come on.
I'll tell them the whole story. I'll say, all right, sit down.
All right,
You're
Jersey
going to want to
girl.
hear this.
All right, Jersey girl, you take it easy. Hope you get that finger better, and just keep us updated. You know, hope everything works
All right,
out for
y'all.
you.
Happy Father's Day to both of you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers listening. And go Warriors tonight. We'll see what happens.
Today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
And happy birthday, Longhorn.
Keep your fingers.
Yeah, I got to put that out there.
Keep your fingers out of dirty things. We'll see. Talk to you next week.
Okay, bye, you guys.
Happy.
All right, Longhorn. We're going to take another quick commercial break here. If anybody want to join in the conversation, 313-868-4336, 313-868-0351. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor, Longhorn. You got some Black History moments, and like I said, I got my Crazy Eights coming up. Top 8 signs to tell your
And we got the big dummy.
Top 8 signs to tell your black friends from your white friends. This is nothing prejudice now, so people don't get upset. If you sensitive, if you real sensitive, you better change the channel now. These ain't nothing but jokes, and as black people, we been there. Trust me, when you hear some of these, you been there. You can relate. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Detroit Sports Jersey Media is the hottest sports radio show in Detroit and beyond. We stretch to the Virgin Islands and the heart of Texas. For advertising information, email info@detroitsportsjerseymedia.com or call 313-624-7814. We air live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on 107.3 FM WVIE. Detroit Sports Jersey Media is sponsored by ENO Productions. Are you looking to create a professional slideshow or video for business or a special celebration? Then go to fiverr.com/ENO Productions for top quality video production work. Orders are done to your taste and specifications. ENO Productions is the team that everyone goes to when they want their videos done right. That's ENO Productions. Go to fiverr.com/ENO Productions. That's fiverr.com/ENO Productions.
Check this out. You got some old wedding clothes, wedding gowns, tuxedos, whatever it may be. You can go to wedgoods.com. That's WEDGOODS.com to make some money by selling your old wedding clothes. You can make money back on gently used wedding items. We will bring you directly in touch with new brides, grooms, and bridal parties looking for your stuff. Again, that's wedgoods.com, WEDGOODS.com. If you got some old wedding clothes sitting up in the closet, hanging around, packed up in the box, hit them up. You can get some money today. All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey Media. I'm your host, Will Longhorn, Jersey girl. She's gone, had to take care of that finger. You want to join in the conversation, wish somebody happy Father's Day, whatever, 313-4336, 313-868-0351. And before I go any further, I'm going to wish my moms a happy Father's Day by her being a single mom raising 3 boys. She was the mother and the father, so I have to give great kudos to her because she was doing her thing.
That's right.
She made it happen. She made it work. So
sometimes 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
So once again, I'm gonna wish. I don't care who get mad. I'm wishing my mother a happy Father's Day. Damn it, I can get mad. I don't care. Anyway,
and to all the single moms out there and grandmoms or grand aunts, whoever raising kids, mothers and the fathers.
You making it happen, man. You making it happen. That's all I got to say. And let me say something else about Jesse, the guy that does our video. Man, that guy does some amazing work. So go back, rewind the show once we post it. You want to find out how to get in contact with him. The guy just does some amazing things with the shows. After we send it to him. All right, Longhorn, what you got for the people?
Hey, let's go ahead and do your crazy 8, and then we'll go back to the history. But I would like to, I forgot what I was going to say. Brain cramp. But anyway, let's go ahead with your crazy 8, then we'll go back to the history.
All right, this is my crazy 8s. Sometimes I do it every week, sometimes I don't.
Because I'm anxious to hear this here.
All right, crazy 8s. The top 8 signs to tell your black friends from your white friends. Now, if you're sensitive and don't want to hear this, change the channel.
Close your ears.
All right, here we go.
It's all in fun, y'all. Don't get upset now.
Number 8.
Don't pick at us.
Number 8. If your friends say, I will pick you up at 8 p.m. and he is there at 7:55 p.m., it's your white friend. If your friend calls you at 10:30 p.m. and say he is still on his way to pick you up at 8 p.m., it's your black friend.
Wait a minute. He's supposed to be there at 8, and he's there and call you at 10:30.
Yeah.
He's on his way.
Yeah, he's still on his way to pick you up at 8. Come on, man. We all done been there. Don't act like I'm the only one.
Talking about I got lost.
If you need a ride to work because your car broke down and y'all work at the same place, and you hear these words, I will be right there, it's your white friend. If you hear these words, damn, dog, I ain't even going that way. It's your black friend. But y'all work at the same place, though, but you ain't going that way. All right. Top 8 signs to tell your black friends from your white friends. Number 6. If you need help moving and you hear these words, sure, I will be right over with some more of my friends. It's your white friends. If you hear these words, damn, homie, you should have called me early. I have to work a double today. It's your black friend.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
And the place is closed.
Number 5. If you're looking for a job and you hear these words, sure, buddy, just email me your resume. I'll take a look at it and call you in. It's your right friend. If you hear these words, damn, dog, I was the last one they hired. But if I hear anything, I'll be the first to let you know. It's your black friend. Top 8 signs. You can tell your black friends from your white friends. If you ask your buddy, can I stay with you until I get back on my feet? And you hear these words, stay as long as you want. It's your white friend. If you hear these words, hey, man, you can stay for a few days, but after that, you got to go. It's your black friend. Number 3. Oh, here we go. Number 3. I almost skipped over number 3. Top 8 signs to tell your white friends from your black friends. If you hanging out and you hear these words, I got you. Your money is no good here. It's your white friends. If you go out and hear these words, hey man, where the hell is your half? It's your black friends. Top crazy 8s. Top 8 signs to tell your black friends from your white friends. Number 2. If you ask to borrow money and they said take your time paying it back, it's your white friend.
Oh, they say don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
You good with me, huh?
If you hear these words, don't let me have to come looking for your black ass on payday. It's your black friend. The top 8 signs, the number 1 sign to tell that you have between your white friends and your black friends. If you are drowning in a swimming pool and one of your friends yells out, hold on, here we come to save you, it's your white friend. If you hear these words, who told your black ass to jump in the pool knowing damn well you couldn't swim anyway? It's your black friend, because he sure the hell ain't jumping in saving you. All right, the top 8 signs to tell your black friends from your white friends. There it is, people. All right, Longhorn, what you got for the people?
Ooh-wee. Oh, man, good one, good one. All right, cool. All right. Duke Ellington. Everybody knows who Duke Ellington is, right? Famous musician. Well, Duke Ellington was among the first African American musician to celebrate his race by proudly using the words black in many of his song titles, rather than stick to the stereotypes and play it safe. All right. Also, Duke Ellington composed thousands of songs in his career, ranging from a wild range of music, and he made hundreds of albums that he never really recorded. All right. Also, earlier last show we talked about Shirley Chisholm, the first black woman to be elected to Congress, and also the first black woman to run for the presidency of the United States, running for the Democratic Party. She had a motto that I didn't mention last Sunday, but I'm gonna mention it now. Her motto was unbought and unboss. Unbought and unboss. I like that motto. I think I'd take that up. Unbought and unboss. I'm gonna get a t-shirt, put that on that bad boy. So the next time we have the show next Sunday, I'm gonna sport my t-shirt saying that Detroit Sports Jersey Media, we're unbought and we're unbossed. And that is a moment in black history. And you know what, Will? I think those refs, as you talking about how they being paid off or whatever.
I did not say the refs was being paid off. You a damn lie. I did not say that.
Oh, Lord, okay.
When did I say
off.
that?
Okay, they're not being paid off. But you know that theory of they get that look. That look, what's that look you say they get?
You got 2 games to call. You let them play, or you call a tight game. And by meaning what, and they know what calling a tight game mean.
They know what that look means.
They know what that look mean. They know.
You know, you give me that look, I'll show you my T-shirt. It says unbought and unbossed. Now,
I guarantee you tonight they let them boys play. What you wanna put on that? I guarantee you tonight there will not be no ticky-tack fouls called tonight, because they telling them let the best team win tonight. We got what we want. We got the advertisers' money. We got the ratings. We got the money.
We got that overpriced hot dog money.
We got the money. It's a sold out. Matter of fact, you know what? One guy.
It's going to be the most rated sporting event in NBA history.
And we know that. And I'm going to tell you another reason why it's about the money, right? I wouldn't have done this, but obviously this guy got the money to do it. Whoever the hell bought these tickets for tonight's game. Courtside tickets. This is the most. You heard of StubHub, right?
Oh, yeah. I've bought tickets from StubHub. Yeah.
This is the most money in their franchise history that they ever sold for a ticket. This guy bought 2 tickets for tonight's game, courtside. Both tickets went for $49,000 a piece. A piece.
Woo, doggy.
So you telling me
Courtside.
courtside. So you telling me this ain't about the money?
Let me tell you.
Like I
Let me tell
said,
you, brother.
the money is like little kids going out to camp. They want to know, Daddy, when can we come back home with some more friends? That's
Let me
what
tell
it
you,
is.
brother. $49,000 per ticket. I want to be on the floor.
What you say? You got to touch the ball, take the ball out.
Hey, I'm
I
check
got
balling somebody.
I got to get a shot in, a few shots in.
Hey, who I'm checking?
Who you, Potsy Weber? You gonna run out there in your street clothes?
Hey, I'm checking somebody. If you got to call sub, and I just run out there and touch the ball and run back, I'm sitting on the bench. I'm having me the towel like this here. I'm sitting on the bench. I'm going over. Hey, when Lou calls the huddle, I'm right in that huddle. You know what I'm saying? Right
Man,
next to James or right next to Curry,
man, but
and
them,
right next,
let me tell you though,
just
man.
standing there. 49,000.
I'm tell you what my mechanic told me one day. Right, he said he went to go help this guy work on his car. He said basically he was just handing the guy tools to he didn't do majority. He was just handing him tools and telling him little stuff what to do. He said I didn't really do no work. So after they fixed the guy's car, he said, look, man, I can pay you or I can take you to the Pistons game tonight. So he's like, let's go to the game. Boom. So they get to the game. He said, man, they walking down there on the court. They can, damn, they're on the floor with the players. Or whatever. He's like, man, you sure we're in the right spot? He said, yeah, man, it's all good. So he said they sat down. And the guy handed him the ticket.
Right.
He said, man, I took that ticket, flipped it over. That seat was $800.
Wow.
Yeah. And the Pistons ain't even that hot to be worth no $800. You know what I'm saying?
They should be
maybe
paying you
$8. $8.
So they should be paying you $800 to be there.
Get to your big dummy. Let's do the big dummy before we get up out of here, Longhorn. We got the big dummy coming up. Hit it, Hen
I
dog.
got a big dummy.
All right, Longhorn, who's your big dummy for the week?
My big dummy for the week is the Cavs owner who said, quote, and I will quote this, and you can check the internet and check his letter. His letter to his fans when LeBron James left the Cavs and went to the Heat. He was so salty and so pissed off. In his letter, he said, I guarantee you, fans, I will guarantee you that the Cavaliers organization will win an NBA championship before LeBron wins an NBA championship. I guarantee y'all that. He's a big dummy. LeBron left the Cavs, won 2 championships. Now he's back at the Cavs. You know how much sucking up you got to do to LeBron to have him back on your team. Now he is the one that has to bring a championship back to your team. You's a big dummy for saying a stupid comment like that. Big dummy.
All right, here goes my big dummy. I didn't have one till I got here to the studios, to the front door. Henry, with all due respect, I don't know who this guy was. But I'm standing, I done run the doorbell. He gonna walk up and say, no, I'm standing there. He gonna say, did you ring the bell? I want to say, I just took it took all I could think about was you, Henry, respecting you, and so it took everything in me not to go off on him, man. Why the hell will I be standing here and not ringing the doorbell?
Maybe he thought you suspected doors.
Man, I was just cringing and like, I just want to go off on this guy. I don't hear, but come on, Henry. If I'm standing there, Henry, come on, Henry, come on.
Maybe he thought you was a door inspector, man.
I just say, I'm gonna leave this alone. I got respect for Henry Tyler. I'm gonna just leave. I let it go. But I just want it so bad, just tear off into him. But anyway, that's my big dummy. That's all I got. All right, check it out, people. We about to get up out of here once again. Happy Father. No, Longhorn, you go ahead. Go ahead. Give your final.
All right. There's 86,400 seconds in a day. Make sure you use your 86,400 seconds in a day being motivated, dedicated, and highly educated. Game time, prime time. Detroit Sports Jersey Media time. And the Longhorn, and I'm gone.
We live every Sunday, 11 a.m. right here. Check us out. Happy birthday to the Longhorn. Happy Father's Day to everybody. And
Happy Father's Day.
we up out of here. We'll see you next Sunday. Join us live.
Thank you, listeners from Detroit, Texas, and the Virgin Islands, for joining us here live on Detroit Sports Jersey Media with your host, Will, and co-host, Longhorn. Every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on 107.3 FM WVIE. Visit us at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk. No professionals here. Have a great week.